Effortless. Wow, this is kind of maybe, I doubt it, but it might be the last ever High Street Paranormal cover I ever do, because Cecil allegedly is going away. He's leaving YouTube for good. Of course, he's for good. You know, I believe me. He's totally serious. He's never going to come back. Not just going to hide his channel this time, guys. You know. Well, whatever. But look, I'm going to cover this. And look, I'd be glad if this was the last time I covered him, because, you know, Cecil, despite what you say about clout chasing, you're doing it for views. Actually, I lose subscribers doing this, or I gain a subscriber and certainly lose a subscriber very quickly. Now, it could be YouTube because I'm shadow banned and I've been stuck on the same figure of subscribers since Josh killed my channel 3 times over. I had to get my channel back 3 times in a row. I got him back each time because I actually did nothing wrong. But I noticed the minute I got it back, my growth stopped immediately. I should be on about, I don't know, 10,000 subs or something. Because, let's be honest, not many people actually unsubscribe from something. They just stop watching. But, you know, the way YouTube puts it, it's like literally someone subscribes and then like 3 days later they unsubscribe. But I don't give a fuck, okay? I was never one for subs, views. If I was, I wouldn't be covering you, so I really fucking wouldn't. But anyway, let's go through it, because this
friend is sickened by him.
Yeah, this guy's got some serious mental gymnastics going on.
He said something earlier about getting over it.
Yeah,
people should just get over it. And that's really triggered my friend and I, because, well, reasons.
He just doesn't understand. Well, he knows, fucking hell. He's just trying, like, he's trying to talk like he's, like, hasn't done anything wrong and can't understand. Like, you know, Cecil, there's one person that, you know, you're all right. My wife is actually having trouble breathing at the moment, so take it easy. I'll go easy, okay? Just let me talk, and you, if you want to add something, just stick your hand up and I'll let you talk, okay? Right.
Don't make me laugh, it makes it worse.
Right, so, Cecil, if it was like 1 or 2 people, you know, maybe it's them. But when it's like literally everybody bar 1 or 2 people, perhaps, possibly it's you? No? Can't be everybody else. It just got, yeah, well, maybe it is in your mind. It's everybody else, but not me. Hey, let's go. Let's see what we got. What's he saying?
Let's go.
Here we go. My wife might be on the chat in a bit. It depends how she feels. She's just holding back, okay? Chat sometimes comes up on the sidebar. She's pretty bad, as you can hear. But she might be back, she might not. Okay, so hold tight. If I don't see you, here's the thing now. If you want to have a look. Okay, she's gone on chat now, but give her a chance. She's really struggling today because, you know, because of her terminal illness. Here we go.
Some dipshit showed up on the other channel. Talking about it's against YouTube policy to show your guns on YouTube. No, it's not. Do your research before y'all make stupid ass comments. Typically, I would have replied to something like that instantly, but I just deleted their comment.
Oh, good for you, Cecil. You're finally learning. You don't need to address every single person's, unless you've got some sort of guilty conscience there. But no, he is right. You can show guns on YouTube. The live streams are a bit funny about, you're not meant to, like, show loading the gun, which is weird. Like, what? You're not allowed to load the gun, but I've seen plenty of channels that do that, even put whole guns together. But, who knows? It's a very vague definition, as with all YouTube rules, because at the end of the day, YouTube is a be-all and end-all of power. If they want to get rid of you, they will.
It's not even worth my energy anymore. So, easy. It's not. It's against YouTube policy to be messing with your guns on live stream. And you're still allowed to carry your guns on live stream. You just can't be handling your guns. See, I know the policies, dude.
Speaking of which, Cecil, where's that Sky CPX, the Finger Ripper Jammer Bullet Jammer 3000? Where's that? You got it back from the police yet? You say you have, but you've never actually shown it, which makes me believe you haven't, and you've been very quiet for 2 weeks. Interesting. No doubt you're carrying Hetty's gun. It's not your gun, is it? Hetty's, allegedly. But as my wife said, a lot of the time we used to go out carrying both of them. So what's Hetty many use in...
It was never his. Sorry.
What's Hetty many
You're
use?
looking at me cross.
I'm not cross. You're right. Look at your concern. Funny, it's core numbers. I bloody will, okay? Easy.
I don't need my lips. Carefully.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, that's Hetty's gun, wasn't it? That was the whole idea. Him and have one each. She got the better gun, though, didn't she, Cecil? She got the better one. I mean, you had a Glock, but you like, no, 22's not fucking big enough. It's the smallest one. I must have a 9mm. The Glock was the better one, mate. Yes, it was a smaller caliber, but at least you didn't need 10 fucking pounds, nearly, not quite, of fucking finger pressure. It didn't jam every 2 seconds. And in your mind, you thought, well, it's fully plastic. I need some money. I can trade the Glock in, get myself this cheapest of the cheap, like, entry-level pistol, which is, well, it's good, I guess, for fucking target shooting, but when you really depend on it, because that's what you use it for, allegedly, you know, you're so scared for your life and all that, and you're a true American citizen who's a taxpayer,
A legal citizen.
but you know, bought that instead, but you obviously got some change, and you needed money for, well, we can speculate all we want, and we can have a guess, but regardless...
It's about addiction is a disease.
Addiction is a disease, but the thing is, my problem is with Cecil, it's not that he's addicted to anything, it's the fact that he makes out that he's like a model person in recovery, and people you know, use his story as sort of some positive and inspirational thing, when actually, Cecil, you're fucking still using, dude, and, you know, that's fine, you're abusing your medication as well by snorting it, that's obvious. I don't hate you. Yeah, it is dangerous. I don't hate you for that. I really fucking don't, okay? Addiction's a bitch. I don't like the way that you make out that you're, like, stupid duper clean when you're not, okay? But that's something else.
Like, when you're a legal gun owner and a law-abiding citizen, you check into things before you just go doing stuff.
Yeah, well, no, you check into things if you're not a law-abiding or not, because you'd be stupid not to, wouldn't you? And meeting your drug dealer, and I know you meet your drug dealer, because one time you were doing a stream and some black dude came to your car and you quickly had to end the stream as he pokes his head in. Kind of obvious what was going on. You know, we've all, well, not we've all been there, but I've been there, mate. I know what that dude was doing there. I know exactly what he was doing there. Gotta end the stream quickly, guys. That's not legal. That's illegal. But, you know, I don't, you know, begrudge you for that.
You know? Getting ready for bed here soon. Some of us gotta work, you know?
People make mistakes.
I've never seen him wear a gun before, guys. Never seen it on his side. Fuck me, Cecil. I thought I was bad with my fucking crossbows.
Bones. Crossbows.
I just didn't want to disappear without at least speaking up.
Are you going to disappear now? Really? We'll see. I mean, if you do...
Don't.
Yeah, Mrs. Maxwell have nothing to worry about.
I've been whinging that you're being gone.
No, we enjoy watching you.
I miss you.
We do. Honestly, we do. You know,
I do. I'm awful.
Like, truth, you know, Cecil, if it wasn't for your dark, sick, twisted...
Yeah, that's what I actually said. I said he'd be funny as fuck if he wasn't a fucking pedo.
If you weren't a fucking predator, and it's obvious as that, you'd actually be semi-likeable with some of your humour.
You cracked me up like with the eyes. That made me laugh.
Yeah, your stupid eyes where you had the filter with the eyes on where you said, I don't know how you got my phone number.
I laughed so much I went into breathing fit.
It was funny as hell. I don't know if that's like a lolcow thing, you intentionally did it or not, but it was funny.
That was just him being silly. It looks okay to be silly.
It was semi-funny.
That'd be life short. I just wish you weren't a pedo, mate, and that is the only reason why we're on your case, because we hate pedos.
And I'm sorry, mate, you've shown so many signs. There's so many things. It's not just one video.
It's the way you look at your kid's daughter, mate, your daughter's mate. I can't bear how you look at her.
Well, the camera as well and all this, and he can deny it all he wants, but it's just over and over and over again. And more comes out with his own mouth.
Things are said over the years, and the way that you behave.
Nobody's changing these videos, see, so no one's editing them like, oh yeah, no one's got time for that shit. You think you're that important? No, mate. It's you that puts it out. It's you on your channel. Only when you dirty delete, because you know you've said something dodge, can that video not be found.
Not only are you putting your naked wife on, you tase cats. You're a predator. You just come across as.
Oh, that pissed off loads of people because.
You come across as a dreadful person in that respect.
Well, because he's the main
but
movie
if you
character.
You've got that horrid, dreadful side of you. But you've actually got this side of you that's very, very funny, and it's a shame that you are what you are. Unfortunately, and because of that, that's why we're on your case. That's why you have the Viper team. Children need protecting from people who do things you do.
And while you're on YouTube, mate, it means that people have eyes on you at least. Now, you see, the thing is, Cecil, you always gone about like how your wife. I mean, she's not your wife. You could call her your fiance, I guess you could say.
Why have you not married her?
Because she's still legally married to the other dude who's also a predator. Yeah, who she's paying £20 a month on.
I don't understand that, because if I got a window, even the slightest hint of you being that way, I would fucking
cut ties because your kids.
I'd cut you in jail.
Exactly.
And I wouldn't have contact with you.
But your wife, your fiance is worth so much, Cecil, so much. But when you tell her, oh yeah, I've stopped recording, go there, and she's actually in shot.
You put her on. If she, for all you know, she could have turned around and showed everything she's got.
Yeah, but you wouldn't delete the video. You said, no, I'm not deleting that. I mean, those 20 views, is she not worth more than 20 views, Cecil? I think she's worth more than 20 views.
I'd be disgusted with Phil if he put me on there by accident and wouldn't delete it.
So fucking delete the video, you asshole. But you won't, because, you are the main character and everyone else is just a supporting role.
I don't know if anybody said anything or if anybody's been continuing to talk about me. Frankly, I don't give a fuck. It's not how I live my life.
No, actually, people have been citing Scooter's put up things because we speculate a few things, Cecil, that you're shitting yourself right now because since your gun has been taken by the cops, you understand, right, that you weren't meant to purchase that gun, but you went ahead anyway. What I mean by that is, okay, you paid for your record expunged, okay, and technically in your mind, well, it should be done and dusted. But overall, the courts have the final say, the judge has the final say. Why wasn't that dealt with? Why didn't that go through? But instead of waiting...
Mistakes happen.
Mistakes happen. But instead of waiting, instead you put Hedy in a compromising position. You got her to buy the gun and then give it to you.
I bet you she didn't know it was illegal. I bet she thought it was all...
No. It's her background check. Her background check comes out okay because you couldn't buy it because your background check obviously was not coming out okay because of a reason. Instead of trying to sort it out there and then or whatever, or going back to court going, hey, I paid my money, expunge my record. No. You didn't care because your overall goal was to get a fucking gun and be legal about it. I'm not saying that you don't necessarily are responsible for the thing and you won't pull it out because I'll tell you what, mate. I mean, again, unless you're lying, and I sort of think you may well be to give Hedy a story of spending money where you shouldn't be spending money. You gave his cock and bull story about a couple of black blokes who fucking diddled you with spot the ace card, chase the ace or whatever it is, a free cards, chase the ace. Just give me £100, dude. And I mean, to me, that would be the time that you would pull it out, but you didn't. You restrained, assuming it's a real story. But I get the feeling actually you spent money on drugs that you may not have meant to have had, and you thought, right, how can I say I've lost this £100? It was for my daughter after all, as you said. Yeah, I got diddled by the most easiest thing I can get diddled by because I'm totally intelligent and know the signs. Because I grew up in the hood. I wouldn't have recognised this at all as a scam. Like, fucking hell, mate. Seriously? Anyway, oh God, let's just get this phone going. Charging is trying to work. Okay, let's carry on.
I just live my life. I don't worry about other people. And I definitely don't worry about what anybody has to say about me.
That's because you haven't done, about 200 videos, in reply to what other people have said. Totally don't care at all what anyone else says.
A long time ago, I came to YouTube. I never expected for people to ever acknowledge me in any type of way.
Yeah, you stroke that beard in a comforting manner because body language.
Yeah, that's
and all that.
called. Yeah, that's comfort.
You're
Anxiety.
self-comforting. You honestly thought you had something that would make you go viral. I mean, I used to watch you, Cecil, way back in about 2012, 2011 era. That's what you don't understand. I've known you for a long time. I may not have commented or had my own channel going per se. In fact, my channel was called Smeghead originally, with nothing uploaded. It wasn't called Order of Magnitude, but I used to watch you because I was looking for answers because I lived in a very haunted house with lots of things going on, and I had no idea what a spirit box was. I thought it was some sort of specialized equipment, not just a broken radio per se, and understanding how that works. But there's this dude on there doing 2-pack sessions with the fucking dodgiest app in the most loosest of ways. Bleep da da bleep bleep bloop. Oh, 2-pack is next to me right now. Oh my god, guys. Like, who is this dude?
Matthew Perry near me, jeez.
Who is this dude? But I used to watch you back then, mate, and used to have a good chuckle.
Phil, bring Matthew Perry to my door.
It's that simple. Just call out and he'll be right there. He's already visited Hope Paranormal. No doubt Charlie Chittington and Huff.
That's why I want my turn with him. I want my turn with Matthew Perry.
He's going around all the people right now who he never knew.
I'm obsessed with Matthew Perry. I love the guy.
And that's probably why I did that video, because we were pretty enraged by fucking assholes like Josh from Hope Paranormal, like doing the most jokiest.
He was a genuinely lovely, lovely man and didn't deserve the shit he went through.
No, addiction is cruel, like
He's
I say.
inspiring.
And
he's inspiring.
Exactly, and that's why I don't hate you for addiction, Cecil. Addiction's a bitch, okay? Just fucking embrace it, okay? You're an addict. I get it. It's not a problem.
Anything, good or bad. I never expected anybody to acknowledge my paranormal research. It was a new hobby for me.
Phil,
I was coming away from music.
Pig?
Yeah. Have I seen?
Have you seen Exploring with Fighters' most recent live about exploring with Danny? He's an evil monster, same theme as Cecil.
Oh, I've heard stories from rumblings. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard rumblings. But all these people all sort of center around, what is it? Proven Demons? That sort of like camp, that area?
He's fake as F.
Yeah, they're all, Proven Demons is fake as F. He's just a teenager entertainer. That's all he is, okay?
Yo, YouTube.
Yeah, it's your boy. I have no originality. Call myself Demon Army. What? Yeah, last name of my YouTube channel and the word army on the end. Original. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy. Can I get a lot? I can't do that. But that is the way to go if you want to make it on YouTube. That is the way to go if you want hundreds of thousands of subs. But Jesus Christ, the delusions of grandeur and the fucking hell, you know what I think of this dude. And he's been caught out many a time faking, from wasting police time with bones in the wall, the fake milk that fell over. It just goes on and on and on with that dude. But yeah, he's from that camp, so nothing surprises me.
Because I was becoming an old age, and I've done music for over 2 decades, and it was becoming very boring to me. I was losing inspiration as a music artist. I spent most of my time getting the music sound right, I spent most of my time trying to get it to sound good than I was actually creating good music. And frankly, because
Isn't that the point? If you're trying to get it to sound good, then you're trying to make good music, or what?
I'm naturally talented. A lot of the music is very...
Danny smashed up Dark Arts' car last week. Caught on camera, so they...
Whose car?
Right.
Dark Arts car?
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
They've caught on camera, fully exposed Danny's antics. Thanks for keeping a spotlight on these monsters and protecting the innocent, says Pig.
Thank you very much. No worries. Yeah, gotta be careful, because, Proven Demons' own car was arsoned and whatnot. And, it might have happened, but it's happened a few times. It makes me wonder, could it be an insurance job or whatever? Because Audis ain't cheap, and I can imagine him trying to live beyond his means because he believes fully in his own heart that he's some sort of celebrity superstar, even though he's got 250,000 subs. Hey, that's fucking way more than what I've got. 10 times the amount I got. No, more than 10 times. I can't be asked to work out the maths. But regardless, there's a lot more subs than I've got. Okay. Although I've been asked for my autograph in total of 5 times so far, which is fucking, that's so strange.
I've asked for it on a blank check, it didn't work though.
Regardless, so yeah, just makes me wonder if it wasn't just an insurance job, because, but yeah, it's funny how these people have their their cars all vandalized and stuff. I mean, you know, especially if they like blur out the number plates. Maybe, but don't be surprised if it's some sort of weird fucking publicity stunt or some sort of smear campaign, because all these people, right? This includes, like, let's go away from the Proven Demons camp, the Dark Arts camp, and all those types of people. Let's go to the Huff and Hope camp and Cody ITC camp. What happened with that lot? They're all good buddies because they all do the same thing with a decorated guitar amp, you know, feeding in their own fucking sound samples to create their own narrative. Jump cuts ahoy! Oh my god, Matthew Perry came and visited me.
For Christmas.
Oh no, you better not have.
If I have spare money,
No, yeah. Well, no, just buy me, if you're gonna do it. Just buy a guitar amp on its own, and then spray paint it yourself. Then super glue a crystal, and you've saved yourself hundreds and hundreds of thousands of
I
pounds.
might prank you by decorating your rolls.
No, but regardless, okay, they all fell out with each other. They all started exposing each other. Half Paranormal's a fake, but I'm not. ITC. Oh, Josh is a fake too, but I'm not. Dude, you're all exactly the fucking same, okay? You're all fucking
The
fake.
comments on Josh is, oh my gosh, it's so good that Matthew Perry came to see you, Josh.
Oh, it's
I fucking nearly cried my eyes out.
it is so embarrassing, the amount of people that believe these schmucks.
Yeah.
And they get the most subs
But
as
he
well.
hadn't even died. He wasn't even cold when they said this.
I know, and like, you're so respectful. So respectful.
Matthew
Mate.
Perry seemed happy to speak to you.
Why would...
What?
Would he not be hanging around with his family at this time? Like, you know, not even 24 hours in? No? Oh, he'd visit Josh. Never met him in life. Doesn't know who he is at all. But, oh, I've got time for old Josh, you know, to answer some intimate questions. The answers being just nonsensical nothingness. And then we get out the DR fucking 60 or whatever it's called, that fucking broken Panasonic fucking voice recorder that records its own in. It's like, I had a few people, like, you know, comment on my video with that going, yeah, but it must be real because I've done it and it said the city that I was after twice in a row. Dude, stop. I'm not saying that EVPs can't happen on that thing, because it can, like any other voice recorder, okay? It's not that it can't happen. EVPs can happen on that broken DR60. The problem is, these people know the fault, and what they're doing is, when it records itself, because that recorder, when it came out, was discontinued because so many people complained at how broken it was, you know? But they use that noise, that garbled, squealing, screeching, almost spooky sound, as, you know, because it works every single time, as a way of declaring fucking victory, as declaring this is an EVP, and annotating whatever they want out of that squealy, nash noise. You may have got a genuine EVP twice in a row, what you were looking for, validation, that might well be. I'm not saying, I'm not discrediting your work, okay? It can happen. But these people don't use it like that, okay? Because the truth is, when it comes to ITC, it's tedious, it's hard, it doesn't work like 97% of the time. You know, anyone that uploads fucking daily, weekly, whatever, with the best of ever communication, always gets something. Nah, I'm calling bullshit, or you're annotating garbled nothingness. You're not being scrutinizing your evidence. You're hearing a single word and then building a narrative around it or whatever else, you know, because, you know, look, ITC can work, and when it does work, it's amazing. It really is. You know, over 300 sessions from myself, 30, I'd say I've had, like, what I would call intelligence. You know, that's 1 out of 10 times if you're lucky, okay? Doesn't work, but when it does, it does. So do not believe anybody that uploads constantly. So you've got two choices. You either upload every session you do, and most of them don't get anywhere, which is what I used to do to prove how tedious it is, or you only upload when you get something that is, like, you know, beyond doubt. It really is intelligence. If you do that, look forward to an upload schedule that's fucking months apart, okay?
Going back to see, so Petey Wheatstraw says, but you don't understand what he was an underage 17-year-old child and knows extremely small children.
Yeah, they overpowered him.
Upon him.
Overpowered him.
Hang on a minute. I nearly reported him back to them.
Yeah, don't report him.
No, I didn't mean force themselves upon him, and it's their fault.
He did the right thing, guys.
They did it to him.
He did the right thing, guys. He told the parents. Yeah, when he was forced in a fucking corner. Anyway, and it was... Oh, God, Cecil. Let's carry on.
Good. Very good. I believe if you feel it, it's real shit. That's just my opinion on music. I believe that music feeds the souls of millions worldwide, and music is a universal language that connects us all. Look,
Sure, Cecil.
I've made some mistakes as a kid, but we all have. I'm a human being.
Dude, that's the problem. You see, you don't acknowledge the mistakes you made. Unfortunately for you, there's many more instances, but imagine it was just that one thing. If you just embraced it and go, look, I was a bit fucking sick then, really. I was 17, I was yes, I'm underage by a bit, but it's still fucking wrong, and it's not, it's the thing, Cecil. What you don't understand is, in Kentucky, your own place, 16 is of
you're
age.
not mortified by what you've done.
Yeah, you're not even mortified. That's another thing as well.
And you're not sorry, because you're blaming them. If you were genuinely sorry for the situation, you would be saying, look,
yeah,
I did it. I'm terribly. I feel absolutely awful. I've apologised to the girls. I can't begin to imagine what they've been through.
Yeah. I
I
was pretty messed up then,
But there's been other incidences, and that's the problem.
That is the problem. There's been other incidents, but if you
and you blame them, so an 8-year-old, when you know how tiny an 8-year-old is, think of an 8-year-old little child.
You may as well fall for the lust. And that's what you said.
You may as well fall for the lust. They're not ugly little girls. They're hot. All of those things. And
You've said that's not edited.
And so how do you expect when you say things like that? What do you expect?
People.
Well, nobody wants an 8-year-old child to be spoken of in such a way because they've been attacked by a predator like you.
No, that's it. But yeah, if you handle it like that, like I was proper, you're not going to get attaboys, but you certainly get a lot less trolling.
That's a big word, dude.
It would, end it by now and realise, okay, it's a fucking.
We wouldn't be on your case.
Pretty sick mistake. Unfortunately, more and more things have come out though, hasn't it, Cecil? That your own fucking family with, whatnot. It's not good, man. It's not fucking good at all.
Far from perfect. Some of us talk freely about things. Some of us don't. Some of us hide who we truly are.
No, you hide who you truly are because you bend it. You bend the events, okay, to make it look like you were a victim yourself when you weren't. You're the perpetrator.
You almost portray that they abused you, and
yes,
that's disgraceful.
Yes,
that's truly disgusting.
You don't speak freely on yourself and hold your hands up and say, "Look, this is my truth" or whatever. Nah, no. You bend it to make you look like the good guy or something fucking weird.
Some of us are fake and some of us are real.
No, you ain't real, mate. You ain't real at all because you don't fucking take responsibility for it at all.
And most fake people will never admit that they lied or made a mistake.
Well, you don't. What you have done is offered a crumb out going, yeah, I lied, guys. I lied about the events that happened. It was actually like a correlation of 3 stories together or something.
Phil gets very upset.
Oh, you said some bullshit in the past saying you lied, this, that, and bollocks, Cecil. That's not going to wash, mate. We all know how it went down, what happened, and how it went. Through your original positive, inspiring testimonial video, which only come out because Intense was going to expose you, and you wanted to get in your first word first, to control the narrative and sway it in a way. I mean, your first take was that I did nothing wrong, guys, because, I'm an underage boy, okay? I was underage. I was 7. We were pre-teens. Well, 17.
Hey,
17 isn't pre-teen. That's the first thing. They were pre-teens. You were not, okay? But you said that, I was underage. Okay, fine, you're underage. The line is here, even though it is 16. But let's just, adult, okay? And, you made out like this is what your take was. Your original take was, I didn't do anything that you didn't want me to. Therefore, I haven't violated you.
I could punch you. Even in my shit condition, I could fucking murder you.
I didn't do anything. You wanted me to do this.
You are disgusting.
It's okay.
I've actually been watching some old Shredder videos earlier because I've just not been too good today.
It's okay, guys.
Everything he says is just so real and so.
Kids want to rebel. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with being weird.
You wouldn't have any of us on your case if it wasn't for what you said.
That was your first take. You thought that everybody would go, oh yeah, okay, yeah. In fact, you even had the gall to ask for fucking autographs. Come on, guys, come down to where I'm rapping and get some autographs on me. How fucking deluded are you? And then when it didn't go that way, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is this?" Then you started to panic, and it all the stories changed. You tried so many different ways to, there's not one fucking correct way other than the
Your biggest
original.
mistake is blaming them girls.
That is your biggest
because
mistake.
they're going to be in such emotional turmoil.
No.
I know people that have had abuse, and I know the damage it does, and you're not sorry, and that makes you sick in its own right.
Should have fucking owned it, mate, and gone, look, I was a bit fucking weird then. I mean, the reasons why I was weird because I was abused myself, maybe, whatever. It's not a mitigation. It's not like that makes it okay, but this is the only thing I can think of as to why I was this way. Look, I've got help since then.
But you've been caught with knickers in your pocket. There's other situations.
There's so many others.
What is the fuck?
So much other shit though, Cecil. But say I didn't exist, should have handled it like that, and then we wouldn't still be here now going on your case. You're just like, okay, this dude's a bit fucking weird back then, but maybe he's changed. Maybe.
But I'm just a human being with emotions. I'm just a person, just a regular person, just like you guys, a very humble, everyday person like you.
You ain't humble. You're far from fucking humble. No, you ain't humble. You already just said earlier about how amazing you are at music and stuff. And hey, I think you got better talents than mine. Well, a similar level to my music. I mean, I can play the drums, I can play the guitar, and I'm a very good. I can mix to a professional standard, like a DJ, like proper mixing. Okay, whether we're similar. Whether we're similar in terms of music, whatever, I can't produce beats like you can, but I bet you I could outmix you on the decks any time or day. I bet I could outdrum you any time or day, and I can certainly outplay you on the guitar. So, give or take, but I don't go around going how amazing I am.
PT says, hello John Leon, by the way. PT says, I do believe I witnessed him collecting gold from the Ohio River when a gang of naked 8-year-olds jumped on him, sexually assaulted him.
Okay, now don't say that.
And then John Leon says he's just like Cyrax.
Yeah, you are Cyrax, Cecil. You are fucking Covington's Cyrax, because he's a victim all the same. I think you got a bit more brains than him. You're not quite as mentally retarded as he is, but not much in it.
Guys, just because I have a little bit of people knowing me doesn't make me any better or bigger than anyone else. As y'all can see, you can become well known on social media, and it's not ever be a good thing for you because
ain't a good thing for you, is it? You certainly are well known, Cecil. You're, as my wife just said, you're infamous now.
Most people who know you don't even like you, so people will hate you. Just because you're known doesn't mean it's a good thing. Just because people are out,
and then decide that the 8-year-old is so sexually attracted to you, it's absolutely her fault.
And you'd never have admitted to it if it wasn't for the fact that you honestly thought Intense was going to expose you, because the girls went to Intense.
No, he needs to realise and go to sleep on the fact and try and deal with his conscience that being blamed for the abuse is in terms of people that I've known is worse than the actual abuse in itself. It's being blamed for it, if that makes sense. The fact that they get blamed and they think that
it's their fault. How is it their fault?
I believe it's their fault. Even if you say to them, I've said to my son, I've said, so...
Well, our daughter had this, didn't they?
Your daughter...
Our daughter had this.
If somebody hurt your sister, is it her fault? No, I'd fucking kill her. I was like, so why was it your fault? But you can't get it in his head.
No.
It's his fault, and he won't believe anything different.
And it happened with my daughter too, when she had.
But he was a kid.
Though. He was a kid too. Like he wasn't 17, he was like 11, and she was like 7, sort of thing. Okay, 6. Sorry. So we got 11-year-old with my daughter, 6-year-old. We had no idea. We let this kid into our house. And we had no idea. We had no idea because no one really liked him on the street. He's an annoying little shit. And this stuff, we just moved in, okay. And this kid came around. I was like, "Who are you? Why are you in here raiding my fridge? Who are you?" But we gave him a chance because he seemed like a lost kid.
He had social services though. I think that's why we felt sorry for him.
Yeah, we felt sorry for him, and he abused our trust big time because all that time in my daughter's room, he was hurting her. He was hurting her, and I want to kill him. And the only reason why he's still alive now, and that crossbow isn't shoved up at his mouth, is because he is a child still, and he must have gone through his own.
The police believe my Missy. But they chose to educate him.
Yeah,
But he's not sorry. He went straight to someone else.
Yeah.
And Missy told him to stop. He said, "Well, you either let me do this situation or that situation, and if you don't, I'm going to rape you, get you pregnant.
Yeah.
And I'll hurt." person A and child A and child B.
And the parents believe, no,
And
he's not
Missy-
like that. No.
Missy didn't want child A and B hurt, so
Yeah.
she put up.
Yeah. You know, he's a foul kid, but he must have seen it from somewhere, and the parents like, no, he didn't do that. I'm like, he did, okay? He fucking, you know, don't even go there. But regardless, it's the same thing though. My daughter believes it's her fault, like she let him do it sort of thing, and she's asking questions like, was that class as my first kiss then, etc.
And it's heartbreaking.
You know? So, Cecil, when you turn around and blame them,
it's heartbreaking.
You're like, fuck you. Like,
you're legit
seriously,
still
fuck
abusing.
you.
You're still abusing them when you do that. When you blame them, it's like
Yeah.
you're still hurting them even to this day.
Yeah. Seriously, fuck you when it comes to that.
There who are famous and shit. I'm not famous, but other people who are famous, a lot of people are famous for the wrong shit.
You're infamous.
I came to YouTube to do paranormal, man, and to get away from music.
Well, your paranormal fucking sucks. Sorry, dude. It just does. It's fucking awful, okay? And you don't understand the basic fundamentals or grasp that. And I mean, look, there's nothing wrong with that if you don't get it or whatever. Many people upload spirit box sessions where they're like, believe they've got contact on sort of face palming. Like, no, that's not, never mind. Nothing wrong with that. Just being ignorant of what you're trying to achieve or understanding the fundamentals of it. Fucking do your celebrity fucking session the minute the celebrity dies and not understanding that their name is going to be all over the airwaves like an idiot. Do it, whatever. But you're going to be scrutinized harder for it because of the things you've put out.
I came to paranormal to do something positive and productive in my life as an old man. To continue some type of hobby that keeps me off of pills.
Off of pills, you're still doing the pills. It wasn't pills you're doing, Cecil. I bet you're doing fucking gear, like proper heroin, smoking it, whatever. I don't think you're necessarily injecting, but just fucking embrace it, mate. You know, pills, my ass. And you're snorting your fucking medication.
And you were arrested for one pill, come on.
Yeah, arrested for one pill, which someone just slipped into your pocket along with some child's fucking panties. Yeah. It's just so fucking not believable. Like, come on, man. You think people you do you know what you do? You treat your audience like they're your family, because things are families. Because we've had this again with our stepson. Families want to just brush it under the carpet. They don't want to deal with it. They just want it not to exist because it can break up and tear families, you know? So when you lie to your family and give this like cock and bull like explanation which just doesn't even make sense, your family's going to swallow it and go, oh, okay, that must be the reason. Oh, okay. Because they don't want to believe it.
Rosie didn't turn around and tell you, oh yeah, well you didn't do anything. She just said, oh, we didn't tell them fuck all, which is bollocks, which is a fat lie.
Yeah. So like this, Cecil, you expected the internet to act like your family and just swallow your fucking wild, doesn't even make sense explanation.
You thought everyone was going to go, yeah, that happened to me. All these 8-year-olds came on to me, but it's not normal.
Yeah, that's
Children
another thing.
Don't do it.
That's another thing. He's like trying to say it's like a normal thing that happens all the time.
Yeah, you
no.
I would inspire what other people to say that children attack them. Come on, fuck you, and fuck you. And seriously, fuck you.
In my recovery,
you're in Kentucky, dude, because I swear down you'd have that crossbow up your penis. It's quicker than your own. I would shoot his dick off.
Is loose as a juice in a bowl of whatever it was. I know it's hard to get your head around, isn't it?
I can't.
You know, and the deviancy as well.
But
like
it's the wife that stands by him that sickens me more.
Yeah, well, she's.
I love you with all my heart, but if I got wind that you were anything like that, you would be
down.
Fucking
I'd be down. Yeah. But, you know, it's all the deviancy as well.
Jackie.
Him sitting there trying to fondle fucking grapes like he's fiddling with his dick.
That's deviant behaviour.
And then sitting there going, what are you doing down there? Like, pretending to get a fucking blowy.
I expect, like 15-year-olds to do, start putting grapes
It's
like
not
that.
funny, mate. Especially in the situation you're in. And metal detecting in a fucking kid's park. Are you fucking insane? Of course kids are going to come at you and start speaking. That doesn't look good. What, do you think that... See? I'm not a danger to kids. I'm talking to them.
All kids will go, oh, what are you doing? Can I help? Can I help? You know that. And that's what worries all of us. You knew that kids were going to come up and want to help you out.
Exactly. It's just
It's
fucking...
a perfect way to get attention from the children.
What are you doing? And then also when someone came up to you and said, hey man, you fucking fiddling with yourself? I was arranging my gun around my belt,
John
honest.
Leon makes a good statement, actually.
What's he put?
But those chomos, they cannot be silent. The shame makes them do the videos.
May well be, man. Just fucking this dude.
Show a ghost.
This guy.
Show's on. Cecil I
And-
can't read. Cecil came to YouTube to do paranormal wrong to make money with dead celebrities for views. Hey now, hi Shia.
Because I had a rough childhood, to possibly inspire another young person like Logan.
Cecil, if you want to inspire people because if you had a bad upbringing, okay, and show how far that you've got with yourself, you should have done the record expunged thing and all the other things that you have achieved, mainly through your trolls, man. You're trying to prove the trolls wrong, so
Yeah.
maybe you should actually thank some of the trolls. You got your license and stuff, you know, your driving license. Although, please, I'm begging you, not having a go at you, begging you, okay? Stop fucking doing streams while you're driving because you keep looking at the phone like too much. You're gonna kill someone. You already went over the barrier. You already twatted the left wheel or right wheel, whichever fucking side it is, and that drive shaft's hanging by a thread. You need to get that sorted before it locks up on you while you're doing 70 or whatever on the highway.
Gosh.
But please, okay, stop doing streams while you're driving because you can't stop looking at the phone. Like a lot of people when they stream and driving, they're fine. The phone is in its cradle and they don't even look at it. They might catch a passing glimpse of a text because you can't help but read something where it says hi, whatever. You go, all right, yep, I can't really read this, but yeah, I caught the hi, cheers, no problem. But when you are looking at the phone like 3 seconds out of 5, and only 2 seconds back on the road, and you're cutting people up all the time, stop it, mate, because you're gonna kill someone. Okay, please. You don't have to acknowledge this. Just do it.
To be positive and to do good things in life, like music, paranormal. Quit it. Stop it. I'm not a bad person.
Who are you
Never
talking
was a bad person.
Bad people, right? People don't always go, I'm a good person. I've never ever heard Phil or myself go, I'm a nice person.
I'm a nice
good
guy.
person."
I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice
It's
guy.
just not the way that it's done.
Red flags.
Red flag
Fucking
comes
come
from
out.
I'm lovely, I'm a good person.
I'm a good person. Constantly trying to reiterate that. You don't need to reiterate. If you're a good person, you don't need to reiterate that
Other
ever.
people will tell you.
Yeah, they'll work it out.
Just grew up with bad circumstances, man.
Hey, digital dog.
And a lot of
nice
us
to see
have.
you.
A lot of us have. A lot of us had it rough. I'm not looking for
Shia
sympathy.
says the passenger
No.
side wheel got clobbered.
Yeah, it was a pun, exactly, because he's fucking, and that drive shot, you can hear it. It's gonna go any minute. It's gonna lock up on him, and that's gonna make him crash. Because he ain't gonna know what to do. Look, he can't even drive stick. He's a new driver, and that's nothing wrong with that. You know, he got his driving license late, but
I can't drive.
exactly, he wouldn't know. Like to him, like
I'm
the
45.
that brake pedal will be a get out of jail pedal. He'll hold that brake as hard as it can when something happens. Not understanding the brake pedal isn't a get out of jail button that you press. It's a tool, okay? Braking might not be the best thing to do. How about let go of a brake and steer around the obstacle, for example, you know? Can he work that out in the split seconds that he's got? It's very unlikely.
Looking for pity. I'm looking for people. Stop it, Taco. You're not going to get a treat doing that. Me having a hard life is not something to feel sorry about. Me having a hard life is something to inspire others about.
Sure, but you keep bringing it up like it is fucking something we should, like, you know, take into consideration, Cecil, you know?
Stop it, boy. He's moving the hot sauce to get my attention to get a treat. He's something else.
Well, fucking deal with your dog and give him a fucking treat then, or move him into another room.
Because you can make it out of a bad situation and do something good with your life. You know? And that's the whole point of it all. Stop it. You're so smart, kitty.
I like how your cat plays fetch, by the way.
And
Yeah, it's pretty cool when you get your cats to play fetch. Now,
I like
Cecil, answer me this with your cats. Have you got them done yet? Have you got their tubes tied yet? Have you had them spayed and neutered?
My cat's done.
I really hope you have had your cat spayed and neutered because you keep having kittens with them, if I'm not mistaken. And that's not cool. Get them neutered and spayed. If you've already got them done, brilliant.
doing the whole Kanika Jenkins ghost box sessions and other cold cases, man, all that was to try to use the spiritual communication if it's real or not. Who knows?
Well, you believe it's real, or at least you portray you believe it's real, and it does work, ITC, but I really wouldn't trust it as some way to like solve a crime. But you know, each to their own. There's nothing wrong with that per se. But
all the research and years I put into it, I've come to the equation that it's real. It's very much real. Because before I started doing paranormal research, I didn't know if it was real or not.
well, since 2011-12, you certainly believed it was real. Put that across, Cecil. And like I say, it does work, but it's like when it works is very seldom. Honestly, you know. But people like you portray you like every time you turn it on, you get something. I mean, you fuck me. I'm getting goosebumps, guys. Oh my god, it's just fucking. I just go, oh, it's cringy as fuck. But if that's what you want to fucking portray, fine. But you must know. Or maybe you don't. I don't know, but it's embarrassing. This is why ITC will never be taken seriously by the scientists, no matter what. People like me put
Missy,
through.
you...
Is Missy? Oh, Missy's there. Hang on. Hang on.
Digital dogs, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
What's that?
He's put a channel on Snapchat. I keep calling it Snapchat. I know it. What's it called?
Super chat.
Super chat.
Just
Thank
gotta
you
let
so
my daughter.
much.
Hang on. Just gotta let my daughter. Hang on.
Well, so appreciated. Thank you. Phil's just run down to let Missy in because my chest is bad, so he's coming back. Don't worry. He'll probably have a moo come and say hello in a minute. Digital dogs, yeah, 1 or 2 litters, even 3. My mum used to let my cat have litters of kittens, and she had 3 litters. Then my mum had her die. Hi, darling. Hello, Winston. No, you can't eat. No, that's mummy's. Yeah.
I'm on ice cream, guys.
Hey, Moo. Oh, hey, honey, shut the door because of the dog.
Okay, go on. All right, see you in a bit, guys. Right, okay. Thank you very much, Digital Dogs. Should have put that towards the adder you wanted, man. No, not the adder, the Vlad. Well, I recommend the adder over the Vlad. I know.
Thank you.
Digital Dogs is a fellow archer. He's
Oh, I know. I've seen him talk to you.
yeah, but you know, get the adder if you can. I know you want the Vlad, but I promise you the adder is the way to go rather than the Vlad. You know, it's like that gun meme. You know. I've got them both, but
Petey says, why didn't the ghost of Abraham Lincoln tell him to shut up?
I don't fucking knows. But yeah, like that gun meme. You know, the adder is for keeping people out my house, but when they get in my house, I use the Vlad. The Vlad is not widely accurate. It's a bit of a problem child at times. But I understand that I think it's cheaper than the adder, but I would get the adder if you can. Or wait till that new thing that EK Archery's coming out. Who fucking knows? Anyway, let's carry on. But thank you very much, Digital Dogs. Much, much appreciated. It's a step closer to hitting £60 at the end of the month, which means I can get ad revenue, which is something I don't really have a lot of because of my bugger all views. But that's okay. Here we go.
I was highly intrigued and interested. I was like, is this shit real? If it is, I want to get into this field. But if I get in this field, I want to do something positive with it. Like, it's 11/11. See these numbers all the time. I just want to turn something scary into something positive. Or, you know, change my life from a bad life to something positive. Or
Nothing wrong with that, but you're going about it all the wrong way. And
Digital says he's going to go for adder for sure.
do it, mate. You're more customizable. You've seen my videos of the adder. The Vlad's okay. Look, get the Vlad if you can afford it later on or whatever as like a secondary thing. But the adder crossbow is amazing. And if you're really never ever say it's for self-defense. Obviously, in the UK, you should know this. It's for target practice only. Okay, but if someone does break into your house or whatever and you stick that adder out. He's UK, he's in the UK. If that adder is sticking at someone, they're gonna shit themselves. It looks so badass. It really does.
It does. Phil loves it.
And the power as well. Whereas the Vlad, right? From my, let's say, from my kitchen back door to the very back of the garden, I can hit, you know, in the target or whatever, no problem, right? But the adder, apart from it being a lot more powerful, it's 150 pounds pretty much as opposed to 90 on, which is also a hard thing to cock. You can use a 60-pound limb, that's really easy to cock straight out, but it obviously doesn't go as far. But the adder, I go all the way to the very, very front door, at my house, and shoot through the house all the way through to the back garden, and it goes through the target and sticks into the fucking fence. It's got loads of power left over, and it's a lot more accurate, completely
And
accurate.
it does look pretty sick.
Yeah, it is, and there's a lot more room for customization as well. That in lasers. Get a decent red dot though. Red dot you get with it has got awful
what you
parallax.
get with it isn't the greatest, so you might need to upgrade a little bit here and there, isn't it, Bob?
Yeah,
That's what you've done.
Yeah, get a decent red dot. It's the best thing you can do. Get a Romeo 5 or something, or a Vector. They're 60 quid or whatever for a Vector.
Yeah, go for what you can afford is what.
But the red dot you get with it, it'll get you going, but you got to be dead behind it. Cecil should know this shit. He's into guns, but he doesn't know anything about red dots and stuff because all he watches is bloody fucking Black Rambo. Just dudes that flex or be stupid with guns. But I've learned all this from watching other YouTubers and stuff who actually are technical and break it down, and the difference between different red dots and why a red dot is no good from AliExpress, so to say, or is good from AliExpress if you know what you're looking for. But yeah, the red dot you get with the adder or the Vlad, they're the same. It is utterly awful, so yeah, I mean, it'll get you going, I suppose.
He says it does look menacing, and through research it seems the better decision.
It certainly is. Get the adder. Let's carry on. This isn't a crossbow stream, leave on. I could talk all day about it.
Yeah, definitely.
Turn my bad music and crappy quality into something positive that can do something good for someone or myself. Just something that can get me out of the rut that I was in for many years.
Because cool songs like Slut in the Butt. What an amazing tune, Cecil.
During drug addiction. Drug addiction is a disease. It's not a crime. We're not criminals because we've used drugs in the past.
Well, the law would say differently, but I agree, Cecil, totally. But it's not in the past, isn't it? It's quite recent and so on, and there's nothing wrong with that. And one time you were clean for a section of time because you got a urine test. That urine test doesn't cover you forever and indefinitely, because you're still goofing out at stages. In fact, you deleted a video because I called you out and I said, "Hey, mate, you're fucking goofing here," and you turn around and said, "No, that's just me getting into the spirit box session, that's all," because it's a spirit box you're doing. But that's when you start falling asleep, and it's not falling asleep. I know when it's goofing and being tired. There's a big difference between the two, as my wife will explain as she seen me over 15 years ago what I look like.
Yeah, I took a video of him about 17 years ago.
Yeah,
very long time ago, because he kept falling asleep, and I said, "Well, I know the difference," and he says, "You don't know what you're talking about," and I was like, "Fine, I recorded it."
There's a difference.
I got him make it clear because I wanted a family.
Yeah, it's very different.
Because obviously this is pre-Missy.
But yeah, either way, Cecil, you can you can be positive and inspiring and whatnot, but don't make out something you're not.
You don't look down upon people because they were an ex-felon.
No, we look down on you because when you were 17, 16, and 18, you lived with your aunt. And then there
8-year-old kids called you sexy and did loads of stuff.
And all that other stuff. And 10-year-old girls are fully developed. No. But hey, guys, they're taken out of context. I was defending myself. Oh. It's not a defense, okay? Well, they edited. No, stop. You said those things, and they're not a defense, and that's that, okay?
We're labeling people and holding them back based off of the mistakes they've made in their life.
Well, you could get past that mistake if you fucking owned it. I told you.
You disgust me because my daughter's got friends who have siblings that are 7, 8 years of age, 9 years of age.
Even
siblings. 10. Well, Missy's friend's sister's 8. And she is a little girl. An innocent little girl that still carries dollies about with her. And there's people like you that violate and then turn around and say it's all on them. So don't you fucking even dare try and get out of it. You disgust me.
No. It don't. It don't work, Cecil. It don't work. You know, it's not about your past per se. You know, but if you owned it and like took responsibility for it, then maybe people would think about it differently. But you don't. You just double down, triple down, quadruple down, and come up with the most rubbishest of lies and explanations. You know, all the fucking time. Stop it.
Is that how we really should be treating people? Because if it is, that's you can't say nothing when someone treats you that way. Stop it. Stop it. I'm just saying, man. All jokes aside, all trolling aside, all harassment aside, at the end of the day, I came to YouTube because it was therapeutic and to do something positive with my life. To use YouTube as a utilizing tool to share what I love with the rest of the world, whether you like it or not, whether you like me or not, it's irrelevant. That's why I came here. Doesn't matter if I'm making beats, doesn't matter if I'm making songs, doesn't matter if I'm doing paranormal research, doesn't matter if I'm doing prospecting, doesn't matter if I'm doing gold panning, doesn't matter if I'm selling crystals, it doesn't matter what the fuck I choose to do. At the end of the day, I'm here, I came here to do good things. And just use YouTube and utilize it as a tool to share what I do with you, whether you like me or like it or not. That's why I came. And I figured if I could do prospecting, then maybe I can raise money and make mine and my family's dream come true. Live on the land's what Hetty wants to do. Live in an RV life. That's what she wants to do. I want to prospect. We could put our dreams together. While we're living on the road, living her dream, I could be prospecting these minerals across the United States. Put two dreams together, blam, and make money at the same time. Turn a fun idea into something profitable. You know, so we can maintain our life out there on the road. Because you got to have an income. Whether you live on the road or live in a home, it doesn't matter. And when I pursue something, I try to go all the way. I go all out. When I did music, I did it for a long time. And I wasn't doing it to become successful. I was doing it because it felt good to make good music. It kept me out of trouble. It kept me off of drugs. It kept me from hurting people when I was angry, when I had anger issues. It helped me with my anger issues. I was able to take anger, frustrations out on songs. And I believe it saved my life. Paranormal research was a new hobby that could be very productive. So many of those cold cases that I was working on, and sometimes I found out after the fact that I actually got a lot of truth of what happened to those people.
I don't think you know what true means.
No,
and I think that it's absolutely abhorrent that you do.
No, Cecil. What you did was watch the news and the latest information you got on it. You then suddenly did your spirit box session, and you tried to like force in words that you heard that would allude to that narrative. Like you worked out the case. You know.
Like sometimes you think you hear such a thing.
Yeah, you know, you knew what the outcome was always going to be, and you were going to fucking push.
And later on, you say something like, you know that you're right about Manifa.
Yeah.
In the Kanika.
Yeah, we're going to come across that in a bit.
All right, well, I'll leave it, but my word.
Yeah, like what the.
You scare me with your idiocy.
You know.
Before the public knew what happened to those people.
Before we knew, eh?
Yeah.
The whole girl who was doing the van life with her boyfriend in Florida. You know, who got pulled over by the cops. I forget her name. The guy who killed himself in the swamp.
Gabby Petito and fucking
Now you've done a spirit box on her. You reckon you know all about the situation, but you can't remember her name.
Yeah, you can't even recall her name. But what makes me chuckle as well,
which is very disrespectful.
You did a video where you're high out of your head in fucking White Castle or somewhere, and you are so gone. You shouldn't have been operating a motor vehicle, but you go, hey guys.
He was driving.
Yeah, he was driving. That guy in front is Brian Laundry. I swear to God, that's Brian Laundry in front. Hey guys, yeah. I mean, you said it to the fucking woman at White Castle. Is that Brian Laundry in front? She's like, no, I don't think so, because everyone knows what he looks like and whatnot, because everybody was out for him. No, that's not him. Don't worry. And you're like, oh, I swear to God, it's him. But he was already dead. He'd already been gone. He'd already killed himself. But you were adamant.
Yeah, because he's weak.
But
and didn't want to take his punishment.
Yeah, definitely. But you are operating a motor vehicle in that state, which is fucking kind of worrying, Cecil. It's one thing, like, to be in a state, but, have maybe, I don't know, some fucking driving experience or something. You could probably, it's not even right to say,
no,
but
you can't.
No, you can't.
Like
You
that.
can't.
If you have a substance.
What I'm trying to say is, it's even worse because you've got no fucking driving experience, okay? So you're high as a kite, a new driver, not very experienced, don't really know what you're doing when it, comes to the actual rub when you do get in an accident, and how to handle that, as in use a brake as a tool, not a get out of jail free pedal. It's a tool. You may need to steer around the obstacle, but you will lock up. I promise you. You'll go shit yourself. Your arms will lock. You'll turn the steering wheel ever slightly to the left or to the right. Stop right there, and you'll stamp on that brake and hold it down for love nor money, thinking it's going to get you out or hoping it's going to get you out, and actually, that's not going to save you. What's going to save you is to let off a brake, steer around the object, and you'll be fine, You don't understand that it's a tool, but you are high out of your head that you fucking were seeing Brian Laundry in White Castle in front of you. So much so you even had to tell the fucking lady who was taking your order, and she put it straight to you. No, I don't think so. That's not him, okay? Because everybody was, looking for him at that point. Fuck me, Cecil.
After he killed his girlfriend, it was national news. I knew exactly who killed her. Basically, what he did with her body.
Yeah, we all knew it was him, Cecil, because it's all over the media. That wasn't anything.
He would have been the first person they went for in any case, because in any murder, the spouse is the first person they go to.
Yeah.
Why he killed her, and it all come out, and how he killed himself, all before the public knew.
No, you didn't say he killed himself until fucking it was all over the news, and then you said it, mate. Within, I think it was about 4 or 5 hours later, you said that shit.
I knew what happened to Paige Johnson, which is a local story that was nationwide. Local for me.
How did you know? When you say things like that, we might be more believing should you show proof that you know these things.
Well, this is why, Cecil, editing is helpful for you. You don't have to do a lot of editing, but if you knew where this, proof that, you knew what happened to Paige or whatever, what I would do right now is splice in a bit of that fucking session where it says, Paige has been killed on the side of a road right here, or whatever it fucking you think it says, That would be the time to put some editing in there. But instead, you're so fucking lazy. All you do is just go... You're impulsive as well as lazy. Is you literally fucking...
That might be ADHD type stuff.
It might well be. But, if he's got something to say, he'll say it. Now, he's been quiet for 2 weeks, which is really unlike him. Now, he's portraying this as like, I'm leaving YouTube, but this is my final word. But Scooter and a few others have a theory that there's a bit of an investigation going on when it comes to that fucking gun. He certainly hasn't got it back, because if he had it back, even though he's saying that he's got it back, he'd be showing it off, you got it. He'd be putting it on screen, pretend to be cool. Nah, we don't see fucking shit, man.
And I truly believe eventually the truth to come out about Kanika. I truly believe I got the truth about her.
Oh, but Manifa did it. Manifa did it.
Yeah, but he's giving content to random, so it's fine.
See, Cecil, you don't like people slandering you. That's slander. You always go about slander when you can't slander someone when they said it themselves, you fucking dipshit. But you're certainly okay of slandering other people with no evidence whatsoever. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Manifa, you're absolutely guilty.
The broken fucking spirit box session that is bleeps and bloops that you've annotated into Manifa fucking killed her. This is what's going to make me laugh at it. Wait till what he says here in a sec. This is fucking hilarious. And this reveals his true biases.
Monifa was...
Slander at all, Cecil.
I'm having a look at the chat.
This isn't fucking slander at all.
And people, they don't look at women as murderers. Trust me, I have a
Everything
friend.
Dog says, take care and that you don't end up in a cold case.
You fucking idiot, Cecil. He's saying women, then people don't look as women as killers. Here's your own biases coming out, Cecil, because I know you got a problem with women for some weird reason.
That does a little music with me. Who moved to Chicago, who had a wife, he had a bunch of kids by this woman, and she turned out to be a murderer. She was on the FBI's most wanted list.
Things that never happen. Cecil just talking rubbish. I had a friend once who had a woman who was on the FBI's most wanted list. Well, if she was on the FBI's most wanted list, Cecil, wouldn't that suggest that they suspected her rather than not suspected her, Cecil? Because you're saying that women get away with murder because no one suspects them.
Don't.
Your story doesn't... Not that I believe it was a thing at all, but let's just play your game and pretend this really happened.
In this country, women are looked at.
So, in which case, you're talking utter nonsense, aren't you? You know?
But I can't always vouch for other countries, but in the UK, women are suspected as much.
Of course they are. They're more likely to poison and do things like that, as opposed to, like, outright strangle someone.
Yeah, because of the strength situation.
But, you know, Cecil, your own story has just said that she was on FBI's most wanted. If you're on FBI's most wanted, which I don't believe... That would mean...
back up. I don't know what's going on. Because I don't feel great, I've missed...
Right, Cecil just said...
John Leon has wrote comments, but I want you to answer me what he's talking about.
All right, go on.
Due to the fact that I have felt rubbish.
Go on.
And I haven't... Hang on, guys, just 2 seconds. So John Leon says, no right to live in comfy for all chomos, no point waste of air. That's 100% proof he groomed a child with a question mark. So he's asking a question, I suppose.
Yeah.
He then goes on to say, is that video, he admitted it. Oh my God, he didn't just say that. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what's he talking
So
about?
what Cecil's trying to say is women are never suspected of murder, and then gives this example
Oh, that's what he's on. Okay.
that he knew a mate who had a woman who was suspected of murder. She was on the FBI's most wanted. Well, in that case, she was suspected then, wasn't she, Cecil? By your own story, she was suspected. That makes no fucking sense.
Hang on, Missy wants you. Sorry, darling. What's the matter?
I'll let you
okay.
out. Missy, let her out and lock the door, darling. All right,
You too,
thank
darling.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye, sweetie. See you soon.
Right, let's carry on.
And you would be surprised what women can do. And a lot of you people who hate,
Yes.
your man-hating biases. You're biased, man.
Or maybe your woman-hating biases, Cecil. Your woman-hating bias, because there's someone I don't really get on with because I've had issues with her. That's Paranormal White Noise, but forget that and my issues with her and whatnot. You completely attacked her, called her all the names under the sun, predominantly because she was a woman. You've got a real thing about women, Cecil.
Yeah, you don't actually speak about us ladies very nicely.
No, you're quite vicious and misogynistic, you know?
And I have actually heard you speak to your so-say wife in a way that I would not accept from my husband. Everyone's different, I'll grant you that. But if Philip spoke to me the way that you speak to Hetty, I would still not be here.
But I promise you, Cecil, a suspect is a suspect in the Western world in general, okay? Women don't just get away with it because they're women.
Right, Underlight is in. Hello, darling. Hi, Underlight. And he says, Cecil hates anyone stronger, smarter, and better looking than he is, and he despises ladies or women, as he puts it.
Yeah, he does.
It's not woman or man, it's humanity, says Digital. And John Leon, what a fool.
You're biased against men. You're bitter about men in a lot of...
On the road of sexism.
Yeah, he always
he
has.
He will need a job for this hole he is digging, says Shire.
Yeah, he always has been a super sexist. He really fucking has. Like, women hate men. That's all he ever fucking says. And, like, women get away with murder.
Some women hate men.
Yeah, not all, by a long shot. It's a minority. A minority of fucking crazy feminists. Third wave feminisms. You know, they are out there. Just like there is a racist out there. Just like there's bigots out there. Like yourself, Cecil. Because, you know, you're very fucking racist yourself, ain't you? Because no one outside the USA is worth a damn.
Your comments towards women are horrible. And that actually includes your so-say wife.
Yeah, you're pretty brutal, Cecil.
And you're bringing your daughter up to a standard where she's lovely and she's smart, incredibly smart, and incredible but you're also bringing her up in a world where she here's her dad being called a chomo because of his own admission.
Yeah, because you won't keep it from her.
And with a father who hates women, which will not reflect on her very well,
No.
because that's how she'll feel. Women are worthless.
But to be honest,
so congratulations on that.
I don't really credit Cecil with the upbringing. I credit Hetty with the upbringing.
Well, either way, she's a lovely kid, and I can't, but she's going to grow up with complexes thinking that all women aren't worth anything because of the way he behaves.
Yeah, but Cecil, please fucking, hide it from her. Oh, well, she's heard swear words before.
Well,
Yes, Cecil, that isn't the fucking issue. The issue isn't about you fucking talking bad language. The issue is she don't need to hear what people fucking really think of her dad because of your own fucking mistakes, asshole. Just think if the kids, right, at school get hold of her video.
If that was it.
Just think if kids in her school get hold of your confession video, because it's going to be out there, mate. You can't get rid of it. It's everywhere, okay? You did it. It's not fucking edited. You can fucking try out shit all you want, but we all know, and you know deep down what's what. You fucking know, okay?
Absolutely.
And it's not fair. So fucking hide her from it. Don't talk about it in front of her, you asshole.
Cases, and a lot of you other people, you're bitter because you don't have a man, or you're bitter because you don't like your woman.
Oh, fuck off. What is this shit?
I was waiting for him to bring me up earlier, but he didn't.
What are you talking about? Okay, well, I don't like my woman. Are you fucking kidding me?
Phil, right, in our case, Phil and I would leave each other if we weren't
We're
happy.
both very headstrong, trust me. We
wouldn't be with
don't
each other.
stay in relationships we're not happy with,
Phil
both
wouldn't
of us.
stay with me just because I'm ill and he felt sorry for me. Phil,
No.
I wouldn't stay with Phil for any reason if I didn't love him.
We don't stay in relationships just because we feel so.
That's
No.
us as a
Both of
couple.
us are fucking headstrong, okay?
But that doesn't count for other people, though.
No, but regardless, Cecil, fucking, this is the worst scapegoat you can think of to fucking, rationalise as to why you're getting fucking shtick. I'm getting shtick because women don't like men and I'm a man. Fuck off with that.
And I'm not going to argue with bitter, miserable people because I'm not a bitter, miserable person.
Nobody's bitter, we just don't like
No.
pedophiles.
Yeah,
It's
no.
It's as black and white as that.
Exactly.
I'm not obsessed with YouTube. I'm not obsessed with being popular.
Well,
None of us are either. None of us are
no.
either. None of us have got huge subs, and that's the,
Cecil, I told you I lose subs fucking covering you. I get my original subscriber base go, oh, please don't cover this dude. I can't stand this dude, man. He fucking makes me sick. That's what I get.
But because we believe in looking after children and vulnerable people, we do it.
Yeah.
We do cover it.
Feel you're a fucking danger.
Yeah, if people like Shredder and RV can do it, so can we. We're going to join the team because at the end of the day, we're one big family of people who are now close friends who do not agree with the way that you treat women, and we certainly want to get you for what you have done.
Cecil, we've brought down an entire organisation before called Heart Progress. Maybe you should look them up,
Yeah, I mean, we put ourselves at risk, really, because we had, threats over it.
We had death threats over it, but we took down an entire fucking organisation based in America from England, so...
But we hid it from Missy. She doesn't know.
Well, she was very, very...
I'm not obsessed with being liked. I'm not obsessed with, being...
No, because you don't want to be famous. You believe you're going to go viral and famous because you're just, God has given you all these super duper talents that you think so highly about yourself. No, are you sure about that, Cecil? That you don't want to be famous and you don't want to be super liked? Because I guarantee you, if you had 1 million subs right now, you'd be fucking so happy and your life would be complete.
Did you
Valid.
Every word he says is a contradiction. Shire says, this is what caused the attention to turbocharge for Cecil because he blamed the video on his haters and they have defended themselves.
Exactly.
Dated by total strangers on YouTube. It's not what I live for.
Well,
I live for my wife and kid.
That's what
If you live for your wife and kid, then fucking give her a bit of respect and delete that fucking video then.
Disgusting.
Don't take a picture of her passed out of a booth showing out.
Oh, dear me.
And put it on Facebook.
Oh, that's so sad.
Do you know what I mean, Cecil? Do you know what I fucking mean?
Oh,
You say one thing, but your
Sorry,
actions
Doc.
say completely fucking different.
And my other kids if they want me in their life.
That's the point. What about your other kids? It's all we are going, well, doors open there. Why were your other kids not allowed to see
May
you?
I have a drink?
I
please?
do fucking wonder why your kids...
It's over.
Oh, for God's sake. Right, I need to get my wife a drink.
Sorry,
you
guys.
keep on fucking talking a minute.
Well, just bring the juice up, darling.
What?
It's just getting me a drink because I'm really rough today. Sorry, guys. But I hope you guys are all right. Put in the chat how you guys are. Oh man, I thought the Cecil streams were over, but when he put that up, blaming women, blaming everyone but himself, Phil was like pretty pissed. He's just getting me a drink. Sorry guys, wait me a minute. Oh, I hear footsteps. Here he is. I can hear him stomping up the stairs like a big elephant. What's Missy want? Phil, you only have to get me a juice, that's all. It's not the end of the world. My friend, bless her, I've got a wonderful friend, and she did some housework to help Phil out, which I thought was amazing.
Yeah, that's very kind of her. You know, I get a bit behind it because it just goes on and on. We have a thing called Hurricane Camaro, and it's our inbuilt personal hurricane that goes around the house and just makes mess. Here it is now. Oh my God, Hurricane Camaro, you gonna trash everything? What are you after? She's after chocolate, by the way.
Oh, that's up here.
She wants some chocolate.
Wait, could you ask nicely though, dear?
Hang on, guys. We'll be with you very soon. We'll be right
Those
back.
pyjamas look nice on you, darling.
Keep your room clean, please.
Digital dogs, don't apologise, but I'm good. Got a strange issue with my eye, but that's a different story. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it gets sorted, digital.
Yeah.
I really do.
Your sight is one of the most valuable things you could ever have.
It absolutely is.
Try to lose your sight if you can help it.
Never had my door shut on them.
How about going out there and trying to make contact with them, Cecil?
Oh,
That's what I would do. I mean, if my daughter was taken away from me, I would move heaven and earth to try and fucking get in contact.
I wouldn't dare, for Missy's sake, is one reason. But, you know, I know full well that if I said to Phil, well, say I was healthy, and I said, Phil, you're not seeing it, I would not see the last of Phil, trust me.
No, I'd move heaven and earth to see my other kids. I really would if I had other kids. I really would.
Phil wouldn't even breathe without trying.
No. So why aren't you not doing that? It makes me question.
He'd write letter after letter after letter. He would go to court. He would stand outside the courts and drive the judge mad.
Yeah. So, you know, I'll be one of those crazy Fathers for Justice people dressed in a Batman fucking uniform hanging off the roof
yeah, but he would. He absolutely would.
So, Cecil,
and
you know...
that actually happened where we used to live.
Yeah, it did. There was a dude, Fathers for Justice, in Scene. He jumped on the top of a judge's roof because it's in Scene where he used to live. A lot of rich people
because the judge that lives there, he's a very, very, very high judge. He's one of the top judges in the country. Believe it or not, he's a lord as well.
Well, one of the Queen's lady...
but I'll say about the First Lady in a minute. He allegedly wouldn't allow access to a dad, and this dad got on the roof because he was obviously devastated, which I don't know the story in terms of
I don't know who's right or wrong.
Whether he was a terrible person or not, that's a different story. But the only thing we know is he fought for access for his children.
Yeah, but yeah, in Scene where he used to live, Jesus Christ, we got Winston Churchill's great-grandson living there.
I used to talk to them. They used to be very nice to me.
We got the Queen's First Lady living there.
Jack Churchill was very wonderful. Yeah. And then you have Lady Annabelle, who was the first lady to one of the first ladies to the Queen. Yeah. I hate the fact that we don't live there anymore. Yeah, it was a wonderful place because the First Lady, she used to come and buy a paper and talk to me. She used to be absolutely lovely.
Yeah, so we used to know quite a few high-up people, actually.
And they used to but considering I'm a poor lady, this First Lady said, "You're a wonderful mother and a lovely person, and we value you in the village." I was like, "Oh my goodness!"
Yeah, so we used to know quite a few high up people back in the day living in that village. It's an awesome village, and I recommend if anyone can live in Scene.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's a good
the
village.
The community is such that the rich and the poor, the young and the old come together. So. Yeah. You have wonderful teens who will go to an old lady's house and do the grass for free just to help her out. Mm-hmm. And then you might have someone else babysit for somebody else, but then somebody else will fix that person's car, and it's a lovely place.
And they're not too involved either. Like where I am now, it's a bit too involved. Like they're really suspicious and weird over here. I don't really like it where I am.
No, we want to move. We don't like it here at all.
It's just too trying to.
But I have a very close friend that lives here for the moment, and she makes it worthwhile.
But yeah, we do miss seeing you. But yeah, it's pretty cool saying, yeah, we know the First Lady to the Queen and we know the fucking Churchill's descendants. That's us, and we're on, speaking grounds with them, and not just we know of them. We actually speak to them on a sort of daily basis as they go into the shop. Kind of weird. Anyway, we'll carry on. Humble brag over.
You people are nosy.
That's not claim to fame.
You're hateful. You don't hesitate to lie. And I'm not going to keep giving energy to you. I will turn this YouTube off and never turn it back on.
Well, we'll see about that, because last time you said you did that and you didn't, but okay.
Outside of 2 coin videos, I haven't done nothing in almost 2 weeks.
We did notice, Cecil. I mean, I wondered. We wonder if you do have a coin worth 18 grand. Who knows?
I think that's a possibility.
He may well do have a coin.
Because I actually did a little bit of research to see. I think you might well be lucky, but I always find the worst people that do the worst, terrible
always
things,
get the best luck.
Always get the best luck. You'll have the nicest people who have health conditions or misfortune or bad luck. Always.
Yeah, we have found that. But yeah, I wanted to see. So you may have a very expensive coin there. But we have noticed, and like I say, a speculation is, if you really want to know. The speculation is that there's a massive...
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but this is important. Sorry.
Go on.
Random's on.
Yeah, we know that.
Man, I just finished a video on him and he makes a new video shaking my head.
Sorry, Random. Oh, you could always extend it if you want, but that's up to you, man. But okay, mate. Let us know when it's uploaded now, because we'll be there watching it. But yes, Cecil, I forgot what I was going to say. Let's carry on.
Ah.
And I haven't cared.
No, you haven't cared. Come on. Yeah, that's it. The speculation is, Cecil, that you're under investigation with that gun.
Speculation it is.
It is speculation at the moment, totally. But it's just very strange. You haven't got your gun back as you thought you would very quickly, or in the space of 2 weeks, because if you would, you'd be showing it off. And remember, Hetty bought that gun as what you call a straw purchase. And people confronted you on this in the chat, and you just were like, no, it's allowed, it's allowed. Yeah, really, Cecil, are you sure about that?
Yeah, I just did a prospecting.
Touch your face and you're going to give me a lie. You just touched your face right there and then said, you rubbed your chin. You went, I've just been on a prospecting thing. I went to such and such. You go on and tell us your lie.
Trip. I just went on a trip down in Arkansas.
Things that never happened, 101.
You guys knew nothing about, because it does no good sharing my adventures with you guys, because
Cecil, you wouldn't be able to help yourself if you were going on such a thing. I know you're on about because you were asking. I think what you're saying this is because you asked some people to sponsor you. Going, you said, "Oh, I can double your money, triple your money. Yeah, invest in me, and I'll start digging for gold, and I'll be able to get gold." Not that you understand, the difference between pirate, as in fool's gold, and gold. I wonder. He might know, but come on, this is Cecil we're on about.
Shredder says all lies.
Yeah, that's a nonsense. You sitting there rubbing your chin.
Random then says he went over the straw stuff, found some good stuff out.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Oh, the straw purchase.
Random is going to give us the update.
Oh,
I think
curious.
he's in jail for a week, Random says. Shredder says it's all lies, as I said. PT says, watch this coin video and take note of the fingernails. There's so much dirt under them.
I know.
You could grow plants. Underlight says, hey bro, hey Random, sorry.
Yeah, his fingernails are pretty gross, but I haven't got the best fingernails
and
myself.
Then Digital says, but he's going to tell us now.
Yeah. He wouldn't be able to keep his mouth shut if he was going on. But I reckon he got money sponsored from people, or his free fans or whatever, and he just needs to sort of mention it, because Cecil, if you're gonna ask for people for money and make promises about doubling their fucking money and all the rest of it, you need to sort of come through with that, or give something back, or show that it's something. So we're not just pocket the money and do nothing, then just suddenly in past go, I went on a trip, I had to go, guys. Because this is another thing, Cecil. If you really did go to this place, what you're about to say, going on about picking up crystals with your bare, dirty, grubby hands, and you got somewhere, you'd show them off, because that's the person you are. But you show us nothing.
I know what you try to sabotage me and my family. So there's no real productive, positive reason to put it on YouTube anymore. You know, I can't share these things with you guys. One thing I never could do with my YouTube stuff is travel and do something bigger than what I've done.
Where did anyone go for you for doing camping and stuff?
Yeah, what does that tell
You
you?
know when he went camping?
Yeah.
Did people go for him then?
No.
You know, he puts his little camping
Yeah.
videos up.
Yeah.
I don't recall.
No one turned up. No.
So why is he on about when he
No.
travels, we go for him?
No, but if that's the case, Cecil, right? I can't. My audience. That tells you something. Maybe YouTube isn't for you, dude. You're not gonna get people giving you attaboys for what you've done. It's just not going to happen. No one's going to look at you as some sort of positive, inspiring, inspirational, clever, talented man like you think you are, okay? Because of the things you have done, the way you've conducted yourself. And that's never going to change. Maybe if you fuck off from YouTube for 5 years and come back, it's a chance. But I guarantee you, when you do come back and you start getting a bit of, weight behind you because of your inspiring content, shall we say, if you can pull that off, that your old past will catch up with you again and it'll all fall through. It just will. No one likes a chomo. End of. And you've proven and said so many dodgy things. It's more than just, well, a slight misunderstanding and no one's edited the fucking videos.
I wonder if he was in jail for a week, Lando.
I wonder if he's in jail too.
Shia says he was doing prospecting. He was but in reality he was white-coloured gold dust for purity. Sniff, sniff.
Maybe. Yeah, he's still using. I know he's using. And you know what? There's a theory my mate has. It isn't opiates. It's fucking crystal meth because of his cheeks are sunken in. They're getting worse, and his teeth are completely gone.
You never did crystal.
No.
So how do you know?
How do I know? Because it's like the main thing.
Because I like facts. I hate it when people put speculation unless they say it is speculation. Because you can't take someone down for pedophilia and then put bullshit up. It's just not okay.
In my drug days, I never did crystal meth. That is very true, but I was certainly aware. It's not really a thing.
Not to my knowledge.
No. It's not really a thing in the UK anyway.
I was going to say we can't get it here, can we?
I don't know. Maybe.
Not that I really want to try or anything, but I don't come across it.
It's made out of household chemicals, from what I know. I don't know too much about it other than watching Breaking Bad. That's all I know about it mainly. But the fact is, it completely destroys the shape of your face and it destroys your teeth. And Cecil has those teeth. If it was just like gear he was smoking, then I don't think his teeth would be in such a way.
I can't do that with the kind of people that are watching me, dude. Can't. I have to wait till after the fact of doing something before I could say something. I actually got to go to an actual crystal mine and dig with my bare hands and pull these.
And have you got anything to show for it? Because you would be showing it. No, you haven't. So I think you're talking nonsense, along with the stroking of your chin before you come out of the line.
See, the problem is, if you were telling the truth, unfortunately, where you lie to such an extent.
Oh, you lie all the time, mate.
Right. So you lie to such an extent that, unfortunately for you, when you do say, "Oh, this is the truth, guys," people are going to go, "Yeah."
We want to see some proof there, Cecil.
Like with that coin, you showed the coin, so because if you didn't show the coin, we'd be like, "Yeah, sure, you got a coin like that." But you showed it. I've had a look at it, and I'm wondering. You
might do. I mean,
I think you may well have.
I think there's going to be more. I think there's going to be more details than just that double D thing. I think it's going to be more than that.
Okay, but it looks good to me.
But it's looking good so far.
Absolutely,
it's looking good so far.
However, as I repeat, why do all the shitty people that do terrible things get good things happen to them? And people who are nice and kind get bad luck.
Just the way.
Things out of the pocket.
Because it
made one of my dreams come true.
Missy's so loving, and I just think, well, I don't want to growing up to think all good people have shit luck.
Yeah, to end up being an asshole.
Right, exactly. Yeah, quite.
Yeah, right.
But I can't share it with none of you guys because you guys try to sabotage everything that I try to do. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. There's no logical reason to be on YouTube anymore. And it's sad. It's sad.
Yeah,
because people are always, when you're in the drama community, you're always looking for guilt. You're always looking for a bad guy that you guys want to prove is guilty. That's the problem. Every time y'all don't like somebody, you want to expose them. Or if you see somebody getting beat up on
T-shirt says Caparo.
Yeah.
YouTube,
Yeah, Caparo makes lots of artwork and t-shirts and whatnot, usually sort of Cecil based or Square, but I don't know who the Square character is. I don't know much about him, or Durkee either. I'm just learning about Durkee, bit of a meth head from what I'm seeing. And
I don't know who he is,
very
Phil.
who Scooter covers. See, Scooter's coming to he was covering Durkee in the Square, and they both got their own.
And he's there telling him he loves Scooter or whatever it is at the beginning.
That's it, yeah,
Okay.
little sound bites and whatnot. But that's who he was covering. But obviously, you come across Cecil, and obviously, after hearing Cecil's story, well, he's gonna get involved in it like everybody else.
Hello,
you know?
sweetheart.
What do you want?
Yeah,
Yes.
look, don't try not to eat it all. I would like some.
Take it to your room, darling. Not really.
Not really. We're not going to be that long now,
It won't be
Angel.
long anyway. There's not much room, darling. Sit. Sorry, darling. 'Cause you need to.
It's
Do you want to
another.
help me clean up a bit?
Oh, she's
No.
been at school.
Help me
Bless
clean
her.
up with me. No.
Oh, she's had a long day
Oh,
today.
all right, I'll let you off. I'll do it after
Bad
the
daddy,
side
bad daddy.
stream. Here we
My
go.
little darling.
you want to jump. You want to
My
jump
daughter's
into.
my life, Cecil, and I swear down every time I think about what you do, it fucking sucks. I can't deal with it. Every time I look at Missy, whilst he is on your phone screen,
Well, he'll come
it's
to
a
this.
trigger.
He's gonna
No,
come.
every time Cecil was on that screen at the same time as my daughter is in the room, I feel violently sick in my stomach.
Yeah, I
The
know.
thought of his grubby hands.
Well, this is why people don't like watching me. Like my original viewers don't like me covering him because they
Dreadful.
feel the same.